Welcome back to the Daily Buzz. I'm Dylan Howard, and joining us today is guest co-host Nicole DeBeau. Now, Nicole, what were you doing at 11:35 last night, young lady?
Well, Dylan, I actually was watching our Pat on Kimmel last night, and I'm sure our Celeb Buzz staff editor Corey Lopez was as well. In fact, she's joining us from New York, and we'll be getting to her in a moment. But first, there are reports that he has moved out of Kristen's house, so Jimmy, as usual, took advantage of that story, and he went for it.
The last time you were here, I think you were homeless, right?
Still am.
You still are? Wow.
Yeah. No, I rented this archway, and I just lived behind it.
Like a troll, that's nice.
And one of those big trash cans.
All right, so Corey, you watched that interview on Kimmel last night. What was your reaction, again, that issue of Kristen Stewart not addressed?
Well, you know, I think Rob is just trying to take the high road, and he has continuously avoided commenting on the scandal. And honestly, I think that it shows a lot of dignity.
All right, Corey, moving on to Us Weekly's cover story. Their story claims Bachelorette Emily Maynard has been cheating on her new fiancé, Jeff Holm. He's a small little man. Now, they just got engaged. What happened, Corey?
Well, apparently he found text and some sexual pictures that she had sent to some mystery man.
But hang on a sec. Was this an anonymous source saying this, or it was an anonymous source? So we don't know whether it's accurate or not. This is just what Us Weekly was reporting.
Right. The report said that these texts were found in her phone, and it led to a blowout fight while they were on a trip with his family. And, you know, his brother actually spoke out and said that the report was 100% true, but Emily has told people that it's not true, that they've never been happier. In fact, she said, I've never been more in love or felt more confident about our relationship. We're so excited about the future and to be back in Charlotte. Things are actually happening. Looking at places to live and going to school, I'm happier than I've ever been.
And someone who recently went through a high-profile breakup, Heidi Klum. Now, Corey had an exclusive interview with her, and she asked what's happening since the breakup. Let's see what she said.
What I've learned is that you wake up in the morning, hopefully the sun is still shining, and you just keep on going.
Oh, good to see Heidi Klum clearly looking ahead there. She's busy working on a brand new project. Corey, what's the Project Runway host up to now?
Well, she's just launched her new line at Babies R Us, and it's called Truly Scrumptious. It's, you know, clothing for for infants to toddlers, and it's also a whole line of like room decor and furniture, and it's going to be in stores starting September 15th. So that's a whole new venture for her.
All right, changing gears and moving on to another Hollywood beauty making big political news. Eva Longoria just announced on Twitter that she's going to be speaking at the Democratic Convention. Indeed, the former Desperate Housewife just tweeted this message. She said, "I'm honoured to speak at a stadium full of Barack Obama supporters at the DNC in Charlotte on September 6th. Come with me." Corey, why has Eva been chosen to speak at such a high-profile event?
Well, believe it or not, it's not much of a shock that she was chosen. She not only was extremely strong supporter of Obama in 2008, but she's actually been chosen as one of his co-chairs for his re-election campaign. And in that capacity, she's especially focusing on reaching out to the female population and the Latino communities.
All right, Corey, plenty of stories there. Thanks very much for joining us from New York City. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Corey Lopez there from our New York newsroom. Now, Nicole, are you a fan of One Direction?
Dylan, how could I not be? Come on, there really is something about a man with an accent, right?
Something like that. Well, the English lads just made a big announcement on their website, and this is what they had to say.
Hi guys, One Direction here, and we've got a quick message for you. Our new single, Live While We're Young, is going on your local iTunes to pre-order tonight at midnight, so get yourself a copy then.
We want to say a massive thank you to you guys, because we wouldn't be where we are today without you. So thank you.
We love you guys. Bye.
Well, One Direction, my iPod is ready. Oh, thanks, Dylan, for letting me join you in the Daily Buzz studio today.
Nicole,
I have had such a great time.
I've got a sneaking suspicion this won't be the last we see of you. Thank you very much for coming on. It was an absolute pleasure. All right, for more on today's stories, head on over to the website, celebbuzz.com, for the latest headlines. I'm Dylan Howard. That's Nicole DeBeau. We'll see you same time tomorrow with the Daily Buzz.